Welcome back to another episode of Millennial Thoughts Pod. We are here live after some technical difficulties with my girl Danita. We are going to be talking about love in the air because it is Valentine's Day month, the love month, and it is also Black History Month, and that's why I got the red on for y'all. Okay, period for the love month. But first, I wanted to shout out this 2022 all black calendar. And today, it is the first, and this is the day that Sam Cooke received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame because he was born by the river. Period. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show y'all, and we're gonna get into the black love, just love in general. So yes, comment down below what y'all are excited for Black History Month, and I hope y'all enjoy this episode. So, yes. Okay, so today we are talking about Black love and what love is like. And we're going to tie in some of that with Black history today. So, as we know, it broke the internet a couple days ago, yesterday, whenever y'all listening to this, that Rihanna is pregnant by ASAP. So I just feel like love is in the air. I really don't do pop culture and stuff like that, but I feel like it was only right to talk about love and to talk about how it's intertwined, black love, and what we think about it. And so if y'all are following on the Shade Room, y'all know that of course Jada is back with a little baby or whatever. If y'all love them, if y'all don't love them or not. And then some other tea. If y'all are watching, or y'all might be into YouTube, y'all may not be into YouTube, but there's a fellow popular YouTuber, DDG. I think his real name is Daryl though. He is in Maldives with Haley Bailey. Now, probably not about time y'all hear this, but he was, in there. So I just want to talk about like black love, and I thought it was like kind of cool to tie it in together. And then like just like Black History Month, and just really just discussing love and what we think about it, and also like dating, and like we're in our 20s and stuff like that. So just wanted to bring in the conversation with the folks. People on live, y'all can interject as well. But yeah, this is a conversation. It's not our usual setup for the people that are not on our live. We're usually together, but a lot has happened, so we apologize that we're late. But the people that are listening, we're not late. Y'all can just keep listening. So, how did you feel when you seen that Rihanna was pregnant?
Who, me?
Yes, girl, you always do that.
Because I don't know if you talking to the audience or me.
You will have me editing all the time.
Yes, I am happy for Riri. That is a blessing. You know, her and my boy, they've been going for a minute or whatever. They've been doing their thing, low key. And I mean, she's in a position to take care of her child and give her child like the best life.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy for her.
Yeah, period. Okay. So when you come to that, like
She is so cute when she's a really pretty pregnant.
You said some key factors, okay? So you said that I feel like that we should all aspire to that, like black love being like, okay, we are in the positions like we know we're able to take care of our kids. We're able to provide them a lifestyle. Like we don't have to struggle. Like she's been low key with her dude because before she was like dating this other man. Don't know nothing about him, but it's just like when the time is right. I feel like sometimes like within relationships and stuff like that, like people like to like go so quick, not even move so quick, but it's like the pressure. It's like, oh, you've been together for a year, like why you had no baby yet? Like a year is only 12 months, So I feel like I do like the trajectory, and also like that they're not so much in the limelight, even though she is a celebrity. It's like she does have her privacy and she has time to do what she wants to do because like they've been dating for like I guess like 2 years or something like that. But some people have babies quick, like ain't trying to say no shade, no nothing, but I guess the baby and dating was like for together for 2 years. But some people they be together for 3 months or something like that, and they already be having kids together. And it's like you don't even know that person. I feel like as black people, like I feel like sometimes it's like so quick to just like, oh, have kids, do this, do that. And it's just like, no, like take your time, like enjoy. Like people look at me crazy every time I'm like, when I want to get married, like I don't want to have kids right away. Cause I'm like, there's a certain time, depending on how old I
You
am
gotta
now.
enjoy your spouse. You feel me?
Yeah, like there's a certain now, depending on how old I am when I get married, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like I don't know if it's like this pressure that it goes like so fast. It's like, okay, just have kids, have kids, have kids, and like, okay, do this, do that. But I'm like, you kind of just want to enjoy. You just want to be able to like see what it is, see what happens, when it happens. So that is really cool. And well, the next couple, they real young, but they've been back and forth. They got a kid in too and everything like this. So people were like, oh yeah, like Jada Wada and little baby, they have a kid together. And then you have the little puppy love, but I think they've been dating for a little bit longer than what social media puts out. Hallie and DDG, they are in the Maldives, and let me tell you, whenever I fall in love,
They living their best life.
I need my man to take me to the Maldives. Okay,
They living their best life.
like in the Maldives, chilling, swimming. Like I need that. Okay, that is crazy for you, girl. I'm like, okay, well, how much is YouTube paying you? Because he said that was about $2,000 to $3,000 a night. I said, hold up now, two to three, $2,000 to $3,000 a night. I need that in my life. Well, I need to get paid that. I don't need to be spending that all the time. But yeah, so there is that. So I just thought that we should talk about Black love and Black history, and it's also this is not working for me, and it's also like a struggle to like love and dating and stuff like that. Um, so I just want to have a conversation. What are your thoughts on love and dating, relationships
As
as a Black person? You hear me? I can't hear you.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
What? You can't
I
hear
can't
me?
hear you.
How can you not hear
It's
me?
like say something.
Hello?
Okay, now I can hear.
Okay. Did you hear my question?
Can you repeat the question?
I was just saying, like, how do you feel like Black love, like relationships, and just like seeing social media and stuff like that? Do you feel like you're pressured to like marry a Black person? Do you feel like you're pressured to like be dating right now because like that's all you see on social media and stuff like that? Or do you feel like it's gonna happen whenever it happens?
Me personally, I don't feel pressured because I don't let society pressure me. I'm just like a real go as flow, let everything flow or whatever. But however, society does pressure, young people to like get in relationships. They put a limelight on, relationships like with YouTube couples and couples posting stuff on Instagram, and they see this pretty picture on social media and the media, but they don't really see what goes behind like that relationship. Like what you see on social media may not be what that reality is in person.
Yeah, that is really true. And I think that's another thing. It's like there are so much struggles with like you loving somebody else, and let's even back because all these couples are young, but we can get into it and like you don't even know how to love yourself even if you're that young. So it's like you're just now learning how to love yourself from like when you're younger, from a kid to a child to like a teenager and all that stuff. Like, and so it's like, how are you putting so much pressure on teaching people how to love people? And then it's not like we learn how to love in school. Like you learn from your family. Like you see how your family loves you, and that's how you go. And it's like love is different on different ways. So it's true. It's like people are aspiring, like, oh my gosh, that couple is so cute. Oh my gosh, that couple is so cute. But it's true. Like we don't know what's going behind closed doors. We don't know what they arguments like. We don't know if it's toxic. We just be like, oh yeah, that's why I be like, no, none of this is my relationship goals. Like none of it is my relationship goals.
Like I have my own relationship goals. Like I don't look at people pictures and be like, oh, I want my relationship to be like that.
Well, what are your relationship goals? Let us know. Let's give us some tea. What would your relationship goal look like?
I'm not feeling young. But no, I just want like something real, something
Mm-hmm.
fun, something authentic or whatever.
You don't think everybody wants that though?
No,
Oh.
they want cute pictures.
What's wrong with cute pictures though? People be saying they be
There's
like,
nothing
what?
wrong with that, but that's what they be wanting.
They just you think
They
they
be
just
like,
want cute pictures?
listen, cause they want cute pictures, and when I feel like when people they look at the pictures and that aspect of relationships, they don't really know what they want in a relationship because they get in that relationship going for like, oh, now we can take pictures for social media, and then like, baby, you still gotta work through all the extra stuff that come with the relationship because the relationship is not easy, bro.
Okay, thank you for letting us know. But
Cause you got a whole new person, like that's
do you think so? Do you think social media like heightened it up to like being in a relationship, or do you think it was always like this? It's always like find a man, find a man, and I low-key feel like for women it's always
I
like
think it
find a
was
man,
always
find a
like
man.
that. Yeah, for a
Yeah.
woman,
I feel like it's
yes,
always like that.
your grandparents and your parents and your great grandparents
They be
always
over here like you ain't got a man, you
when
ain't
you
got a
gonna get
man.
married? When you gonna have kids?
But
They
they
ain't
don't be
never talking
having
about
no
can I
they don't
marry
be
you?
having no wedding ring on. So I always was thrown off.
Girl,
They never had no wedding. When you gonna get married? When you gonna do that? Well, did you go to school? What did you do? Are you still married to your husband? Where are your kids at? What you over here worried about me? And when I'm walking down the aisle, when I'm gonna have some kids and pop them out, and are
yes.
you taking care of them?
But yeah, I just feel like it has always been a standard since before there was media.
Do you feel like
Women
media
has to
heightened
always
it?
have a man, find you a man, get married, and have kids, and that's just the reality of it.
And now that we don't have to do that, we don't necessarily have to have a man to have kids. It's like you can do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or like women are like more career focused. I kind of feel like I fall into that trap because I feel like I'm so like career and goal oriented focused. And I'm just like I'm not really looking at that right now. But then it's like okay, and then it's like then you do have all these single women, and it's like okay, now they're like so focused, going hold on like their career, they doing that, and then it goes to like the men. They're like, well, there's no good women or there's no good men, and it's like but somehow you gotta like meet in the middle. But
Right.
I don't ever hear people be like, oh, a dude is single, like dude, y'all need to go find y'all girl, you know, find y'all girl. I don't ever hear that. I always hear like girls like, why don't you got no man? Or why don't you got no man? Are they trying to think
Mm-hmm.
that people are bitter because they don't have no man? Or they think that something is wrong with women because they don't have no man. I don't
Right.
believe in neither one of those scenarios.
And a lot of men be like, because I get that a lot. Like, you know, you single, you don't got no man, like you too cute to not have a man. What does
Like, what
that
does that
mean?
mean?
I used to get that a lot. When I was single, just like, what do you mean?
Oh, when you
I'm
were
too
single.
cute. What do you mean I'm too cute to be single? Like,
My girl's not single.
what?
They be like, oh yeah, have you seen them? It's cracking me up. Like on the TikToks, how you said they be like, oh, when they say you too cute, when they say you're too cute to be single, or whatever, but they be like, but y'all don't want to talk about your problems, y'all don't want to buy nothing, like y'all don't want to do this, like. So the reason why I'm single is because y'all are not stepping how I
Right,
need you to
because
step
my
and
looks
correct.
doesn't deserve the bare minimum.
Because what?
My looks don't deserve the bare minimum.
Period. Okay. Like what?
Pressure, baby.
Oh,
Pressure.
pressure.
It's getting hot up in here.
Okay,
It's
pressure.
getting
But
spicy.
yeah, and they're like, "Oh, you should get a man." I'm like, but then it's like, "Okay, you should get a man. You should get a man." Well, you saying that, but you're not stepping. You're not even producing any pressure. Like you're not even telling me like what it is, what it is, what it ain't. So how you gonna be like, "Oh,
Right.
you should have a man. You should do this. You should do that." And it's just like, well, are you gonna say something, or you just gonna keep saying I should have a man? I don't understand. I'm confused. Somebody's like, you're always confused. I am a lot of the times confused about like what. And then talking about how we live in Atlanta. So I wasn't gonna talk about dating in Atlanta. I feel like dating in Atlanta, like there are the like entrepreneurs, they're the go-getter dudes, but then I feel like it's like not necessarily celebrity dudes, but I feel like it's like um just like regular dudes, but it's like there's just so many different pockets. It's like dudes who got all these kids, couple baby mamas are no job, or they got random jobs, or they hustlers and they be scammers. So it's just like, well, when are we going to be able to find the match up? And not even shading to ASAP Rocky, but it's like I feel like the women are like always on top of the men because I ain't heard an ASAP Rocky song in like how many ever years. I ain't heard Rihanna song either, but Rihanna's like Fenty billionaire, blah, 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 like out here, and I'm like, ASAP, like what is he doing? And so I feel like all the
He's
time it
doing
don't line
something.
up. Yeah, he's having
Trust me,
sex
he's
with
doing something.
Rihanna. He having sex with Rihanna.
Clearly.
That's what he doing. Okay. Thank you, girl. Thanks for saying we cute. We try, girl. But yeah, so I'm like, I don't always feel like, and when we do talk about black love, I feel like okay, we like black love, black love, black love, but then we have all this hate coming from the black men for the black women, which they said that they don't. Yes, hey girl, yeah, not the hustlers and the scammers. Yes, they be out here, okay. They be all the way out here, and I don't need to be fooling with none of them, okay, at all. But yeah, I just feel like when we talk about black love and it's so much disrespect to black women, it's like how can we do like how can we like have black love when our men are being disrespectful to us, like talking down and stuff like that. So it's like then if black women go to the outside, they're like, "Oh, you don't love the men, you don't do this, you don't do that." But it's just like, well, the black men are literally like just coming for us. Like I don't want to really be cussing on here, but like shit on us, and it's like, what's going on? And then they mad when they go and do and be with different other people. So I don't know about that either. Um, so I just thought that was interesting to talking about love and like then they want us to be on this struggle love, like, eh,
What is that?
the struggle love. You tell me. I'm just kidding. I feel like struggle love is like when you're together. And so I don't want to say struggle love like that you're not progressing together, but I'm talking about that struggle love is like, oh, he did this, maybe you did this there, but y'all should still stay together and make it work. Like, no, that's struggle love. Are we struggling like
Okay.
he doing this, you doing that, like, or even if it's like the bare minimum, how you saying like women, like the women can have the car, the house, and he don't even have like $2. That like that struggle of me. If he can't provide or even meet you halfway, I feel like that struggle of, and vice versa.
True.
Like if a man has all this stuff and she can't meet you halfway, that's struggle love to me. Unless that's like the dynamic. So yeah, somebody said on YouTube. Well, I can shout her out, Daily Dale on YouTube. Y'all should go check her YouTube channel out. She said, "Expand your options, lady. Don't keep yourself boxed in." My sis said, "Just don't do the black love." I am crying
I don't
laughing.
know. I want to get chocolate.
Would you ever date somebody outside of your race?
Nope.
You wouldn't.
Nope.
I feel like I would date someone else of my race.
I can see that.
Oh, you can see it. How come you can see it?
I just can.
Yeah, I feel like I would. I would date an Italian, a white, um, African. I don't necessarily know that's outside of my race, but like a Caribbean, a a Puerto Rican,
Puerto Rican papi,
papi. Okay,
ahí está
papi.
gasolina.
Ay, 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 ay.
Like, I believe I gotta. I love black men. I'm sorry, I love black men,
I mean,
and
I
I
do
love
like
my.
black men too, but I'm not gonna like shut off like,
Yeah, I
oh,
understand, but just me
mm-hmm.
personally, I just want to wake up to a black man.
You said what?
Who
You
me?
yeah? What you just say?
I said I just want to wake up to a black man.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. It's so annoying, like when you're on live and stuff,
Yeah.
and people be calling you. Like, why are y'all calling me? I need to put my phone on do not disturb. Daily Dale said the collective of black men explore their options. They ain't shutting off options. That's true. Do you feel like black men explore their options as well?
I think some do and some don't.
Oh yes, this is true. But always go where you're celebrated. Period, regardless of what race he is. How do you feel about that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I need to be celebrated. Okay, I need the luxury. Okay, I need black women in luxury. And if the people ain't providing the luxury, I need to go ahead to the next race. Okay.
I won't put black men as a whole in that category because there are some really great black men that celebrate black women.
Mhm. Well, no, I don't think that's what she was saying. I think she was just saying like go where you're celebrated. Not that black.
Okay.
I don't think she was saying that black men don't celebrate. I think she was just saying like in general like go where you're celebrated.
Like as a person.
Yeah. I don't. She wasn't saying like don't
Yeah.
be a black man. But I've heard that.
Okay.
Well, I think they said like Charlamagne said that in general, like that's life and work and stuff like that. Like go where you're celebrated and not tolerated or something like that. It's Black History Month. We need to be with black men.
Period.
I'm just telling y'all what the people are saying. It is Black History Month, but let's look at the history of black men. Okay, let's not start talking about that. Okay. So we can be with black men all day, but are they fighting? Are they standing up with us?
Some men are.
Some
you
are.
Black men as a whole in a category that they're not.
You said what?
I said you can't put black men in a whole as a whole in a category that they're not like supporting black women, fighting for black women.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just asking. I'm really just asking questions.
And honestly, like these other racists.
Daily Dale said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are always exceptions, but black men as a whole, not the exceptions aren't doing the most for black women. Someone said black men all day. I'm sorry, black men all day. Okay, black men all day. Is it a black men all day? Thanks for joining. Are y'all black men all day? Are y'all team? Y'all try other races. I got one over here voting for other races.
I need my man to be black. I need to wake up and see a black man looking at me in my eyes.
But what if but what if you never get married? Who's the girl on the bottom? She is chef.
So why? I never get married.
Don't be over here commenting wild stuff to me.
She is Chef's Kiss. Who is that?
We stay celebrate black women around these parts, DeMarcus. Okay.
No. What is Sydney Hendricks talking about?
He talking about you. So I don't know if you want to keep commenting.
Who is that?
He's this dude. He's black. He's African.
Who is that even?
He's African, actually. Yes.
But what is Chef's Kiss? Chef.
I don't know what Chef's Kiss is. I guess that means that you're cute. Maybe. I don't know what that means. But y'all, we talking about black love and black women and black men. And if
black men deserve black women deserve black men.
But what if the black men aren't choosing the black women, or the black women aren't choosing the black men?
That's their own personal.
Then who do they deserve? Who do they deserve?
But the majority of black men are with black women.
Are they? They be with the white girls.
No, you just see what you see on social media.
Okay. How else am I gonna see it? I ain't gonna see it in real life.
Okay, because it's still regular people out in the streets.
Yes, black on black love.
Men and black women.
Facts. Okay, so what you think if they're not with black women or black men? What do you think about them? You don't. What does that mean?
I just think it's their preference. I don't see nothing wrong with dating outside of your race, but that's just not my preference.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ever dating outside of my race.
What you be trying to tell me, DeMarcus? Oh, that's all I see on social media. That's what he be saying. I mean, I honestly don't see that many black women. Black men and white women, even on social media. I just see it all on like Facebook. Basketball Wives, Football Wives. The streets want to know if you single, sis. She's not single. Okay, she has a Valentine. The streets don't want to know. You want to know if she's not single. Okay. Thank you. Don't be trying to come and slide in people's DMs on my Instagram live, sir.
Let her know, Big Lee. I didn't say nothing.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He was trying to talk to all my friends on my Instagram. Don't be trying to come on my Instagram trying to what's that called? Slide in the DMs. Whatever it's called. Black men also marry out more than black women. That's what I be thinking. Like black, black men always be black men date a lot of white women. So I'm saying I see that in like football wise, basketball wise, stuff like that. Basketball wise, kind of. So I'm like, if there's first of all, if a whole bunch of black men are in jail, no shade, no tea. Black men are gay, like a portion of black men are gay, and then if they're dating white women, that's now 3 strikes you're out. You only got one. That's 3 strikes you're out.
We really fighting for our spot right now.
Okay, and why can I fight for my spot when I
We
got
are
a whole bunch of
literally
other
fighting for our spot.
ethnicities and races that I could go talk to? Because who was fighting for the spot? Because they're not fighting for us.
That's how you feel?
Someone's quiet on the other side.
Who?
Danica, who's fighting for us?
Listen, I said what I said.
They said take the gay out. Now, sir, a portion of the black men are gay. That's
It's a lot of DL men out here now.
that is what it is. And you in Atlanta, so you already know.
It's a lot of DL men.
And a lot of DL men. So it's like, what other portion? Like, I fight for black women. Okay.
Thank you for fighting for us.
Thank you, Simeon. Yes, he's all black women. He's black women out here, period. But I'm just saying, like, it's a percent of that. So I'm like, if it's only 5 good black men, 50 good black women, they're gonna have to go to another race or something.
And another thing is the percentage of black women versus black men. There's more black women out in the streets than black men. And like you said, a lot of them are incarcerated. So we're just like,
yeah. Daily Dale said, I want no parts of the Hunger Games. Now, this girl on TikTok did marry her man in the jail cell. I said, okay, now, sis, you better get that love and how you get it. But it won't be me.
And it won't be me.
Yeah, she literally had a live. And it was of her, not a live, but like it was on TikTok, like recording, like I got married. That girl was excited in that dress and everything. I'm like, girl, you can't even see him. You can't touch him. You can see him, but I don't know. That's just how I feel about the black love, black man.
But can we talk about these success? Because you looking at the black men that's dating these other races, but what about these beautiful, successful black relationships out there? Like
we talked about that at the beginning, kind of, but we don't know what is successful and what's not successful.
That's what I'm saying. But you have a mom and dad that's together that has been married for
you
years.
Sound like DeMarcus. He's always like, your parents are married, and my parents are from a different generation.
But I'm saying they still are black couples.
Yeah, and that's cool. But my dad is not built how these other dudes are built out here. Period.
But listen here.
I'm listening.
You live in a 2-parent house that has been, your parents has been married, so that should paint like a positive picture of a black man and a black woman.
But that's what I guess I'm saying. So it paints a positive picture for me, but then I know when I go and talk to these dudes that it doesn't add up with how my parents are or my dad is, and that's where the negativity can come from. I should say that because I see a positive, and I do see that my dad and my parents have been together. My dad and my mom have been together for almost 30 years. Yes, but my dad is not like these other dudes out here. And I don't know how he was when he was 20 years old or whatever. He had a couple kids already. But, my dad, he might have been P out here. I don't know. But I'm saying, though, when I see the dudes and I see my dad, it's a hard correlation because they're two different things. My daddy paid for my mom's student loans right off the bat. My dad moved in. My dad had a good job. My dad had insurance. My dad married my mama. That's what I'm so. And these dudes out here, they barely trying to pay for a date. They barely trying to.
They really want to take you to Applebee's or Red Lobster.
They let's go on a walk or something.
So McDonald's, honey.
So I'm like, the dudes ain't adding up how it's going. So it's like, okay, but them are a different generation. My dad, he paid all the bills. I don't want to put out his business, or he pays all the bills now. My mom don't even have to pay no bills. My dad told my mom that she didn't even have to work. Ain't no dude doing that out here now. My daddy was P if there ain't no P no more. I'm just kidding. But that's not how it is. So it's like, yeah, I do have a great example, but also I have to take back that example. Like I could see it, but then it's hard because when I'm looking and dudes don't even be wanting to work, dudes be wanting to be stay-at-home dads. No shade, no tea. You can be a stay-at-home dad if you want to be, but it's like a misconception that I'm thinking that I'm gonna find a dude like my dad, and a dude like my dad is not what's out here or what I see that's out here.
She said, I think social media and the economy plays a role in that.
Well, you should explain that. I think social media and the economy. Well, I don't know if social media plays a role in that. I mean, the economy because they ain't got no jobs.
Not like your dad being the head of the household and doing his part. I think she talked about the way today's men act today, like our age, millennials, and Gen X men, a little bit of them.
Okay, hold on, pause right quick. We're gonna stop this and I'm gonna play it. We're gonna start again.
Okay.
Okay, so go a little bit into that. You were saying that you think social media and the economy plays a role in that. Of what?
I'm assuming she's saying how men are today.
Mm-hmm. Well, let us know, Nancy, what you're talking about.
Synopsis. You gonna talk to us or not?
Because I don't think social media plays in a role of how you are or how you not. Either you gonna step, either you was raised in the part you know that you want to take care of your wife, you want to have kids.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say because a lot of people they lack that fatherhood in their household.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these black men, because a lot of black fathers are incarcerated.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even take care of their kids.
Well, do you want to join? You want to come and talk?
I don't like typing.
I don't like typing. Okay.
Girl, you can speak into your speaker and they'll type for you.
Let her know. Speaking to the speaker. Yeah. Daily Dale said, my parents are both black, been married for over 40 years, definitely a different era, but I also grew up in DC when it was like Chocolate City, so I have it. I have seen it. I just know these days it's different. Yeah, 40 years, 30 years, but it's like these dudes ain't stepping how they was stepping before that. Oh, she said real quick, I will. Well, you got a request to join. Or you gotta accept it. Yeah, so I'm like, y'all can. Hey, girl.
Hey, you all.
I'm like, we can't say it, but yeah, can you explain?
Okay, I say social media because I feel like a lot of these men, they like read like what's that one guy like Justin LaBoy, and they see how these men are like on Twitter, like I ain't gonna pay for no date, or like these men like they talk about their thoughts on there, like how they really think, and that I feel like they like read. Men come out and they're like, I'm not gonna pay for no second date. She doesn't do that. Other men are like, I bring the people say like, what do you bring to the table? And they'll be like, I bring myself to the table. So I think like a lot of these thoughts come from like social media. Like these men are like in agreement of their thoughts. Like these are their actual thoughts. Like, they don't
Exactly, they're actual thoughts. So we don't have no.
Plays a role in it because they like, agree with each other. They're like, oh, like they agree with each other. We're not gonna work this extra hard for women, so that they all like behave like kind of like thing kind of thing.
Your sound is like going in and out.
Oh, that's because I'm connected. I'm back. Okay.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
I was connected to my second. I was cleaning. You're welcome. I just think there's like a group think kind of thing going on where they like all think the same way, and so they're all saying like we're not about to put in all this work for women and stuff like that, and they all view women, not all, most view women in a certain kind of way, and so like social media plays a part because then it's like, yeah, I agree with you, brother, or yes, I agree with you, yes, I agree with you. We're not going to
exactly. So it's like we're doomed because the whole generation agrees with crazy tactics.
So that's what I'm saying. Social media plays a part because now they can express those feelings and have the next man agree with them, and then they act on those behaviors. That's what I was saying. And then what's the other one I said?
You said social media and the economy.
Oh, well, the economy plays a role because the economy wasn't what our parents lived in 40, 30 years ago, right? Like, rent is expensive, groceries are expensive, everything. This is no excuse for men. It's just like things are more expensive. Student loans, student tuition.
They're not going to school. I'm just playing. They're not going to school. I'm just playing.
Oh, who's not going to school? I'm going to school.
I was talking about the men are not going to school, but I was just playing.
Oh, no, they're not going to school. That's why they're not going to pay for you to go to school.
Oh, that's why they're not paying off student loans. okay. Because they ain't paying student loans like that.
And they're not making money like that. Because they're not making money like that in the economy, and with like inflation and just different prices of stuff. Like I don't think the cost of living now is not what the cost of living was 30, 40 years ago.
So are we just like doomed and going to be single for the rest of our lives?
No, I don't think we're going to be single for the rest of our lives. I just think that. No, I don't think we're going to be. I think there's still men out there.
Girl, you can't even get it out. I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't get it out. I don't think we're going to be single for the rest of our life. There's still men out there, like what Donnie was saying. It's not all black men that don't like black women and stuff like that. I think there's still really good men out there.
But where are they at though?
A little bit harder to find. Yeah, it's just maybe a little harder to find, a little harder to build that trust with. I think it's trust on both sides. Like they're trusting that women out here are not going to just take their money.
But they don't have no money to take. So what are we taking?
Right.
They don't have money to take. So what are we taking? Okay, Nancy got the dues on her thing because I see them popping up. Okay, my sister got the dues following her on the IG because they know. Stay on here, girl. Stay on here. Stay on here. Okay. You said what? Okay, but we're still talking. Good discussion. But Nancy, you were biased in a way. Ooh, Austin said you biased and he knows you.
Okay.
Or do you know Austin?
Whatever. I'm not biased.
Do you know Austin?
Why did he call you biased?
Yeah, I'm like, I think he knows you. Like he joined in. Why are you biased? Austin, where you from? Where you live?
I don't know why I'm biased. Maybe you should further explain that.
Yeah, they said you biased. Daily Dad said people are getting married later in life according to stats, but overall marriage is declining compared to prior years. But I heard that the divorce rates were low too as well.
Yeah, because people aren't getting married.
Yeah, that could be true. He said not really. Oh, Dallas. Okay, Dallas, Texas. What up? Okay, what you think? Are you looking for the black women? Are you about black love? Oh my gosh. Are you about why are you laughing?
Austin?
Yeah, Austin. I'm asking Austin. I don't know him. I'm asking him if he's about black love. Is he black?
Wait,
yeah, how is she biased?
Yeah, I was on the men's side, I thought. I mean, I wasn't trying to be on men's side, but I was speaking for the men.
Ghana. Okay, LL love, LL black love, all of that. Okay, he's Ghanaian. Okay, straight from the motherland, period. Let us know.
Ghana all day. You guys already know. We need a man to come to the stage and, speak for the men species and why y'all are.
But same way you feel about men, same goes to women. Oh. Would you like to join the live, Austin?
Yes, Austin, join.
Nancy's like,
tell us what's tea.
Austin said I'm dead. Tell us what's tea, but yeah, you could join if you want to. Who is Austin?
You'll see when he joins.
Is he gonna join though? Is he gonna join? Exactly. I mean, he can join if he wants to. LOL. Ask Frankie. He's vocal. Who's Frankie? About such topics. You know Frankie, Nancy?
No, I don't know who Frankie is.
Bye, Austin. We about to add you.
Austin sounds like he's busy.
Going to join soon. Aw.
But you only having a really good discussion.
Oh, who's Frankie? Where's Frankie from? I just asked both of them. Did you invite Frankie?
I don't know who's Frankie. I don't know who Frankie is.
Somebody's going to join because I invited both of them. You said what? Austin declined it. Austin, you're lame. I'm just playing. I don't know who he is. I'm just playing.
Working black man.
Well, you was acting like you ain't know who he was, so speak on him, this is.
I do know of him.
Oh.
I don't know him a lot, but I know of him.
Okay, who is he then?
A successful black man, actually. Aren't you, Austin?
Okay, yes, thanks for joining on the Instagram, Rondell. Okay, what does he do? Let us know who he is. Since you said he's successful, what he do? What's successful? What does successful mean?
He works very hard.
Is that what that means? Successful means he works very hard.
He's respectful of women.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. He's a very nice man.
Okay. What else you gotta say about him? Because you quiet. They both declined it, so that's rude, but it's okay.
Because they're not people. They're not trying to be online. Maybe they're working. I told you they're working.
Are they working? Well, he told me to add Frankie. I don't know who Frankie is, and I don't know who he is. So I was just trying to have them grace the live.
I believe Austin is an engineer. I think.
Austin, are you an engineer? I would definitely like to know. Just to know. I think Nancy knows a little bit more, but I'll ask her offline. What'd you say? Girl, because she hyping him up. He said, oh, you an engineer. Oh, okay, he got money. Oh, he got money.
Okay, I mean, I'm also making his business out there like that.
Okay, Austin, how old are you?
Girl, are you trying to set him up or something?
You don't know what's happening. Oh, chemical engineer. Okay, money. I'm just trying to figure out who my boy is. Are you looking? Hey, he might. Oh, I thought he was saying something. I was just asking how old he was. This is literally conversations. Nothing too much. Not too deep.
Nothing too much. I mean, it's, some people don't like to express their age. That's it.
Oh, well, we'll see if he answers or not. I don't know why people don't like to express their age. It's just a number. No, I don't. Don't forget, Nancy said they don't even go to school or make money. Oh, I am crying. No, he said no. I don't. No, you don't. What? He's don't forget.
Austin said he goes to school and makes money. So
okay, he said he's a chemical engineer. But how old are you though? Can you tell me, please?
Oh, maybe that's where the bias was coming from, where I was saying that the economy, like a lot of these men, the reason these men like don't marry women or don't really be committed or stuff like that is because they don't have these things going on. But it sounds like Austin's saying like that's not true because he's
he's saying that you're biased because he said he goes to school and he has a job. Okay, and he make money.
If you're worth it, he'll pay for your student loans.
Well, he done said that he was paying for student loans. Well, Austin, are you paying for student loans? Because he didn't say he was paying for student loans. Would you pay for your girl's student loans, Austin? Yes, that's it. And comparing different generations. Oh, okay. You better speak on that, boy.
The generations are okay. So I guess the generation things isn't different then. I guess there's not a difference in the generation.
No, there is definitely a difference in the generation. I think he was saying that maybe bias.
I think there's a Joe Biden didn't pay.
Oh, even Joe Biden didn't pay. Okay, Austin, you're going a little left now. Who is this?
It's a big difference. I think there's a difference in generation, but I don't think there's a big difference. I really think.
But for a wife, I will pay for her needs, not my girlfriend. Okay.
Okay.
But how is she gonna know that you're gonna pay for her needs if she doesn't see that when she's a girlfriend and she just sees that when she's a wife?
When she's a girlfriend, he's gonna pay for her wants.
No, he's not. Because you see, he said I'll pay for my wife needs. He didn't say I'll pay for her wants and her needs. It's all about verbiage, okay?
Right.
It's all about the wording.
They go to McDonald's for dinner.
Not McDonald's for dinner.
Well, I don't like McDonald's, but
Qdoba bougie. Bougie. Okay.
What?
Qdoba is $10. If you get the kids meal, it might be $4 or $5.
But what I was saying is that I think your dad is an exception because I really think there's a difference in generation, but I don't think it's a big difference in generation because, like, you know how some of these men, like, didn't grow up with dads? Like, that's not far from like, they didn't grow up with their dads in their lives.
But is that an excuse?
Having 5, 6, 7, 8 different kind of dads. They were doing the moms wrong. Like, so a lot of people actually aren't married. Like, a lot of people, what's it called? Like, parents aren't married. They might be, like, cohabitating together, or what is that one thing in some states where they call it, like, where you're not married, but you've been with someone so long.
Yes, like,
I know what you're talking about.
Something marriage is like,
yeah.
Oh, dang. I forgot the word.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
It's like when you've been together for like 7 or 10 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's like constitutional marriage or something.
Yeah, like that one where you're not really together and stuff. So I think like there is like obviously generations get different, but I don't think it's a big difference. Like I still feel like men back then, men now, like really are still like I'm not gonna say they're not ish, but like a lot of them still are not. Ish. Because it's a man's world. Like men can do bare minimum, be mediocre, and they still do man's world. It's a woman's world. It's a woman's world.
Is it a woman's world? We really can get them pay for our student loans.
I know, like we can't even get paid for it. But like I just feel like there's not really a big difference.
Common law, thank you. Common law marriage. Austin said, "What do y'all look for in men? Are you gonna find something for us, Austin? I'm confused. I'm just playing.
Y'all better. He's chemical engineer. He might find you an engineer. My pay that student loan.
Well, you find you an engineer, then I don't want an engineer, but you find you an engineer.
What you want? Maybe I already have an engineer.
Girl, do you already? Oh. Do you already have an engineer? He said, "Hello." I don't know what engineers be talking about, but that's another conversation for another day. So I'm not going to insult the engineers because they're smart. You know.
So y'all gonna have to look at the ceiling real quick.
You said what?
Y'all gonna have to look at the ceiling real quick.
But yeah, so what do you look for? In a man, Danica. Someone said, "Hey, pro." You period. Someone who is kind. I would say someone who is kind. Someone who is like family oriented. Yeah, she said, "Hey, pro." She's talking to Nancy because I don't have no neos. And she. Okay, someone who's kind, someone who is family oriented, like funny. Someone who likes to like do things and like have conversation. Like I need somebody that knows how to talk because these dudes don't know how to talk. Okay, I need someone to be able to have a conversation, hold a conversation or something. So that's really about it. Okay, and honestly, preferably no children. What do you look for in a woman? Let us know in the comments. But what do you look for in a man? Nancy or Danica? Danica said, "My man, girl. We don't know what your man look like. We don't know what your man do.
What does he have that caught your eye?
Money." Girl, she talking all that. Her man's an engineer.
Oh, well, sounds like engineer is what it is.
Ain't your man an engineer, Danica? Ain't your man an engineer?
She's a man.
She already done told people that she wasn't single, so there's that.
Maybe she wasn't single for that person.
Huh?
Maybe she wasn't single for that person.
You're so foolish. You're so foolish. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed this. Someone that brings peace. What does that mean? Can someone please, like, what does peace mean? Caring, loving, we both respect each other. Freak, LLJK. You're serious, but the basics. Is that the basics?
You meant what you said.
Right, talking about some LLJK. Brings peace, caring, loving, respect each other, and freak.
You gotta have the peace within yourself. Can't nobody bring you peace but
period. Yourself. Let him know, girl. You gotta have peace within yourself. You gotta. All these dudes talking about, I want peace. I want peace. Well,
happy. Can't nobody bring you peace. You gotta be happy for yourself. You gotta make yourself happy. You gotta have your own peace. Like
you better speak, Danica. You better speak, hunty.
Then you gotta attract that person.
You speak it. Ella, you know people carry baggage. No, you know people carry baggage. I don't know people.
These men out here be carrying.
Yeah, exactly, men. You said what?
We carried a whole suitcase with them.
Suitcase, two suitcases. My baby mama in one, the other, his mama in the next one. Like, drop that baggage. Let it go. Okay, you can't take too much with you. This is a plane and we on a flight. You can't take more than 50. Can't.
People carry baggage. If they carry baggage, why you accepting them? Why are you dealing with them?
But don't they say everybody has baggage? So I don't really know.
I was gonna hit there. I was like, but I think everyone carries some baggage. So I was gonna ask you all, like, how much would you accept? Like, how much baggage would you? Like, what kind of baggage are you talking about?
Minimum.
Like a backpack.
A backpack. But what? I think it depends on the baggage because different. How much bag do you need? A mustard seed. I think it depends on what the baggage is. Like, is it like if you have like mommy issues, if you talking about your baby mama, like if you don't love yourself, if you trying to search for love, like that is real. That's a lot of baggage, and I gotta go ahead and let them go.
You need some trauma.
Yeah, trauma. If it's trauma baggage, well, I guess that is what baggage is, trauma, right?
And that's also depending on who the person is, like if they're gonna take accountability for their baggage and they're willing to work on that. But like if they're stuck in their ways and they know like they are who they are and they're dealing with that baggage and they don't want to change that, or they don't want to take accountability, then you better leave that baby alone.
They try to say that women don't take accountability, but do y'all think men take accountability?
Girl, men are prideful and I don't know what.
Do y'all think women are prideful though? Is pride and ego the same thing? Because they be like women are prideful, but like men got all these big egos. But isn't that the same thing? Pride and ego.
I wish I could open up the dictionary.
I don't think so.
You don't.
I think it's the same thing.
Because I feel like I got a lot of pride, but I don't know if I have like a high ego.
But pride is a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's own achievement.
Okay. Yeah, that's pride. Okay. And what's ego?
And ego is a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance.
Okay, yeah, because I think
it's all about you.
Okay, yeah, because like they say like in relationships, they be like girls gotta put girls gotta put their pride aside. They gotta put their pride aside. Like, why I gotta put my pride aside if you don't put your ego aside? What are you singing?
Thank you.
What did you? Beyonce's not paying us, and I'm gonna try to get copyrighted. Girl, what is you singing? Ego.
I walk like that because I can back it up. What? I can back it up.
She was talking about something else, okay? She was not talking about ego. You said what?
Well, you're in Atlanta. There's a lot of studios.
She want to be a singer so bad. Singer-songwriter. But yeah, so that's good to know because I feel like they be like women need to put their pride aside, but I'm like dudes need to put their ego aside. That's how I feel. And they don't do it. So if you got your ego talking, I'm gonna have my pride walking out the door.
No. We ain't gonna match energy. We ain't matching energy.
Yeah, that isn't that. What am I doing?
You have to match somebody's energy. Let them go.
That's not matching. Exactly. If he has the ego talking, I'm gonna be walking.
You said with pride, but you don't have to be prideful just because he has the ego.
Well, I'm already prideful in general. That's me. I'm prideful.
Are you gonna work on that?
No, because I'm prideful.
Too much of a thing is not good.
That's that way.
Too much of a thing is not good.
No, it's not saying too much of nothing. So they have ego. Like I'm prideful. Like I take pride in what I do. I take pride in being on time. I'm not changing that. Okay. Like people take their ego. No, I wasn't really being shady, but you're saying to change. I'm like, I take pride in this stuff. Y'all both do be late though. Y'all both do be late. Okay. Are y'all gonna change that? Y'all gonna work on that? And y'all gonna do better? Are y'all gonna do better with time management?
I really do, and then when I get early, I'm like 20 minutes early. So it's really a dub.
So then I'm gonna be prideful, and my man, he could be ego, and then I will just be walking out the door because you ain't gonna do all that ego stuff with me. What's wrong with being prideful?
It depends on what kind of pride it is, honestly.
Well, I don't really know too many different definitions.
Could turn into being egotistic. I don't know. Could turn into.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know pride, ego. I just know that I have pride about myself, and I'm just saying that they be saying that the girls need to let their pride go or something like that. But dudes got pride and egos and all that stuff. And so I feel like the women have to be like this, and men can be blah 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 blah.
Another reason why women are, more prideful is because we have an opportunity. Like it's more black women, business women than men. Like women out here making a bag, making a name for themselves, making a freaking legacy for them and their families. Like a lot of women, they don't need a man to do this and that, like how it was back in the day.
Mm-hmm. So they have the right to be prideful, then, right? Because they're making it on their own. They don't need a man, right?
I wouldn't say they have a right to be prideful, but you have a right to be proud of.
Oh, we got a dude. Okay, we got a dude. Yeah, he gonna pull up. How you just gonna just request to join in my live?
Drama.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello. How it's gonna be black? It's black. We can't see you. Are you driving?
Look at our face.
What'd you say?
You always say sneaky link.
Oh, we can't really hear you because it's going in and out.
My brother, you good out there?
You in the car?
Blink twice if you need help. Okay, yeah, we need a man's perspective over her.
We do, but I need it to come on.
I need a man that pays.
Who I got to show? Well, I gotta show my face. Duh. What? I mean, you don't have to, but your video's gonna be on here. Whoa, I gotta show my face. Well, we gotta be able to hear you if you don't want to show your face, though. But we couldn't hear you, so I mean, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. He said, "Well, I gotta show my face." I just invited you again, so you can just like.
Whoa there now. Whoa there.
Okay, we gotta be able to hear you though. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Why you don't want to show your face? Because yeah.
You busy? Okay, well, yes. What would you like to add? You joined us the conversation. Did you hear what we was talking about? Hello?
Your audio is going in.
Yes, your audio. You said knock. Hey, Milano's coming to Atlanta. I'm in there. You sent it to me, girl. I thought it was April.
She lives in Atlanta.
Yeah. In and out. I don't know. I seen it and I didn't tell you, but I don't know. Okay, drama C, comma. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
He's good.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's driving, so I'm like, we can't hear it. Yeah, we can't hear it. But yeah, so I was trying to get a dude on here that didn't really work out too well. Did Austin leave? What? I can get paid from going on live? Y'all send me some money.
Yeah, you should ask for money.
Yeah, you can. You get monetized for live.
Yeah, send me some money. Send me some money, please. But does anybody have any? But does anybody have any other things that we should add to the conversation? Anybody have anything else they want to add to the conversation?
No, but I didn't catch what was dating in Atlanta like. Just brief synopsis.
I don't think we really talked about it like that. What did Danica say? Yeah, we didn't really talk about dating in Atlanta. But you want to know what it's like? Oh, I did talk about it. I was like, the dudes.
It was brief. It wasn't like.
What'd you say about him? Okay, well, that's okay. It's okay.
I was just saying that the dudes either have like a lot of baby mamas, they hustlers. Oh, we did talk about them. They hustlers out here. They getting money. That's what they worry about. They worry about getting money.
Like your personal experience. Like, have you been dating in Atlanta?
Oh, like you want to answer the question?
Have you been dating in Atlanta?
Yeah, I'm asking. Do you want to answer the question?
I gotta answer. I'm asking you.
Because you asking questions, so I'm just asking.
I'm talking about that was when the call sheet.
No, girl, we is not recording no show. Talking about the call sheets. Girl, we are not in no TV show. These are notes. But no, I was saying like talking to dudes, yeah, but I'm like, some of them have a lot of baby mamas, some of them have kids, like some of them have jobs and just different times. But I feel like dudes really are like focus on their hustle, they focus on this and that, getting money, getting paper, getting guap, blah 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 blah. And that's really what it is. Like that's my experience. I mean, I've been in and out a little bit, but not really too much. But that's my experience with it in dating in Atlanta. And I don't feel like, well, I don't know. I guess it just depends on where you meet the dude at. That's what I should say. What about you, Danica?
Well, some cool guys from Atlanta, I really haven't even dated much. Because I moved here in September 2020. And then, I was already talking to somebody that I already knew before I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
And we stopped talking, and then, I started talking to somebody else. And we still talking, so.
Period.
Yeah.
Would you like to come and join and talk about Black love from a male's perspective, sir?
Oh, Marquis.
Oh yeah, do you know him? Yeah, I don't know him either. Oh, great day, queens. Thank you. Yes, great day, king. Okay.
Are you an alpha?
Why did you ask him that?
His picture looks like alpha. Marquise, are you a man of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity?
Does he follow you? He must follow one of y'all.
He said sure, why not?
Okay, yeah, come and talk about it.
Oh, he's talking about coming to talk.
No, he's not saying sure, why not that. Oh, he's an investor.
I have questions about Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity incorporated.
What?
Where's Tanika?
I don't know what just happened.
What's going on, y'all?
Hello, how are you?
I am blessed.
Who do you follow? You said what?
Oh, you're not an alpha? No. Okay.
Who do you follow? Do you follow Danica? Huh? What? We can't hear you.
I just got on my Instagram. And I saw I was following somebody up there.
Okay. Well, we want to hear from the male perspective about Black love. I forgot what we were talking about, kind of. But we just wanted from a black male's perspective on Black love. That's what we were talking about.
Right. Okay. Yes. Definitely Black love is definitely beautiful. Right. I definitely epitomize Black love because it's special, right? Being that and it's sacred, honestly. Like there's no love greater than the love that we have as kings and queens, right? And that's something that we have to start tapping into because it has been abused. It has been abused over time. But whenever we can tap into our love, that we really tapped into something special. Let me turn my backlight on for y'all, right? When we tap into Black love, it's definitely something special. Like for me, before my 30s, before even 25, I was out there in the streets. I didn't care about love. Let's be clear. I was in the military, guys. I was on the front lines of the military. Love wasn't on my mind. Creeping was, though. Creeping was on my mind. Right?
What age group are you in? I'm just asking.
I'm 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've been married going on 5 years now.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
Yeah. So literally right before you turn 25. Exactly. Right. And,
well, can you tell these young bucks how to get married early? Because they trying to wait till they 35.
Well, the way how you can definitely get married is you definitely want to take care of yourself now, right? Like, what I had to learn was put the clubs to the side, put the alcohol to the side, right? And I had to focus on financial future, right? Because whenever you get into a relationship, it's what you can bring into the relationship, right? And as men, we're supposed to provide security for our queens.
I need y'all to hear that. Please say it again for the people. Say it one more time. They ain't hear you.
We have to provide securities as Black kings. We got to do better, y'all. The new pair of Jordans, the PS5s, all of that stuff is distractions to keep us away from living an abundant lifestyle, right?
Yes.
And so y'all got the wrong one on here, man, because that's what I keep financial literacy.
I seen in your thing it said investing.
Yeah, definitely. The mindset. As you see, this is my brand, right? Mental health matters. It says mental strength. Right, that's my brand, and I love helping Black kings, right, with their mindset.
Oh, okay, that's good. My friend, she's a mental health therapist, so that's cool.
I am a therapist. I am.
Yeah, you are. That's why I thought that's cool. Mental health matters, but yeah, that's why I'm confused because I'm like, I feel like women get like thrown like get married young, but it's like, but where are the dudes at? Like if the dudes are not marrying the women, then what's going on? If they want to get married at 35 and 36, like it's not really flowing too well for you, girl. I'm confused, but I guess your perspective is different because you've been married for 5 years. So, and I feel like military men may have a different perception, you know.
Not really. I mean,
you don't think so?
At college, except for you just go to war in the military.
Well, no, I'm talking about like mindset and stuff like that. Like they teach you about money, like they tell you about like you don't think so? Well, that's what my dad learned.
No, they don't teach us. They don't teach us about money out there in the military. Honestly, right? You know, I did 8 years in the Army. They don't teach us about money. Really, military, you don't make that much money.
Yeah.
You know, I was making about $1,500 to $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Regular job. Really. Only difference is that we had health care, right? And, you know, and when me and my wife got married, it was different, right? We got married. You know, we was friends and we just said, let's get married. And that's how we got married.
What?
But we made that thing connect. We made that thing work. So
y'all just got married. Okay, we got another guy on here, but your thing is still frozen. Hold on, y'all was just friends and y'all got married?
Yeah, we was friends for about 4 years. She was in the military as well. And we were just friends, you know, and then our lives, you know, we just connected and we got married.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Y'all just got married off of that. I don't know what's going on. People are trying to join and then those Wi-Fi is messing up. But yes, hey girl. We were just talking about black love and stuff like that. But thanks for joining. I'm like, I don't know. That's like I don't know who you was following or who was not following. And we was just trying to get a male perspective up on here. So I don't know what's going on. But that is crazy. And y'all been married ever since. That is so cool. Well, yeah, look, this was the love month. We were talking about Black history. So, you know, we just wanted to have that conversation. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody's trying to join back in. I don't know what happened to my people.
But Queen, you follow me though. Let me see if I can send you. Oh, I'm about to follow you right now.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know who you was following. Maybe he's following. Danica, girl, where have you been? Girl. Oh, you just followed me. Okay, I'm gonna follow you back.
Danica.
You know Danica?
Well, I probably don't know her, but
oh, that's who you follow. Okay, yeah. We had a male perspective on here, but yeah.
I did hear everything he said, and I agree. I like everything that he said.
Okay, period. Yes. So thanks for gracing us. I don't know if you were busy, but thanks for gracing us with your presence and your male perspective.
Yeah.
We really. Yes, we really enjoy it. Okay, have a great rest of your night.
All right, I'll be blessed.
Okay, you too. Bye. Danica, you leaving? The other dude tried to join again, but I don't know what happened. But yeah, so.
My phone went dead.
Girl, your phone went dead. That is crazy. But we wrapping up, honestly. I hope y'all enjoy this conversation. I hope y'all. Oh, is this him? We're going to try one more time. He is trying to get on here and talk. I'm trying to accept him. Hold on. Hello.
I finally got where the Wi-Fi was decent.
Oh my gosh. Yes. I'm like, I was trying to let you get up on here. It's working now. You didn't want to show your face? You didn't want to show your face?
Is it dark?
No, you're fine. It looks.
Oh, no.
What'd you say?
Oh, nothing. I ain't say nothing. But y'all say y'all don't want a man or need a man. Which one is it?
Hold on. What you mean? How you come on here asking us questions?
That's where I left off at.
I didn't say that we didn't want or need a man. I forgot what we were talking about in that sense. Then,
yeah, we didn't say whether we want or need a man. We were just talking about like how men are in general.
Oh no, I do know what you're talking about. I think I said, I was saying like, do women need a man if basically don't want or need? Do they need a man if they're taking care of everything on their own? Because we were talking about like paying for stuff, student loans providing. Like he was saying that dudes are supposed to provide, and I'm like, well, dudes don't want to provide. Like if they don't want to provide and women can take care of themselves, then what do they need a man for?
I tell women this in 2020, you want to pay for something. Just for the simple fact, when he pays for everything, he literally dictates and has ownership of everything.
But why do dudes have to feel like they have ownership of everything? If they should want to provide, they should want
legally. Because legally they have. I'm talking in a legal standpoint. Everything is a marriage is a business more than it is love.
Yeah, but we're not. But this isn't even a marriage, though. Nancy, you left us.
So we can't. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. So what are we paying
for? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're talking about marriage.
Because we're not even talking about marriage. Because before my dad was even married to my mom, he still paid off her student loans. He still provided for her. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm talking about in a relationship. Like, dudes don't even want to take girls out on a date or pay for a date. They be like, it's too much money or something like that. I don't even know. Legal standpoint.
He's tough.
He what?
He's tough. He paid before he got married. He paid off student loans and what else?
Just in bills. And he told my mom that she didn't have to work.
You're in trouble.
Can you in trouble? Yeah, talk that. You ain't talking.
What are we talking about?
He was saying how we said that women don't need no man, and I was like, yeah, they don't need no woman. And
women need to pay for things.
Yeah, because they don't have ownership. And I'm like, but why do men think like that? I don't like that men think like that.
Because legally, because everything.
But you saying legally, but you're not married to that person. Like you're just dating that person.
But if we're just dating, what am I paying for?
Those was not $300.
Well, I did say sometimes that the economy was a little bit different, just a little bit different.
Okay, so what did
you getting to know? You should be free.
How's it free? Is anything in life free though?
I can get to know the worst people in the world absolutely free. So why am I being charged to get to know you?
Because you're interested in the person, and so you want to take them out on a date and just to see if y'all vibe and you get to know each other.
The date cost. I'm talking about. I'll pay for a date. That's nothing. That's an investment.
Okay.
To get to know you.
You said what?
I'm saying paying for a date is to know you. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about paying bills and dating.
I'm not talking about, okay, so I'm not saying that I want a man.
Paying on student loans was like, is that what you expect?
I'm not.
That's what she experienced. That's what she saw. Okay? That's her expectation of man because that's what her daddy did.
Right.
That's not, I'm not telling you to pay my bills.
I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now that is a big shoe to fill.
Yeah, I know. And that's why I'm not saying that a dude should pay my student loans. It is a big shoe to fill. And that's why I'm saying people are like, oh, why don't you look at a successful person? But I'm like, these dudes aren't made how my dad was made. And so I have to keep the perception that all these dudes aren't going to be like my dad. I don't know if he paid for them when they got married or not. But I know my parents got married real quick because my mama had kids. So it's a different, yeah, and stuff like that. And so I'm not asking the dude to pay my loans, but I'm just like, that's how I know my dad takes care. I know my dad's a provider, and that's what I would look for in a man, someone who provides. Not their shoes to fill.
Oh my gosh, cat, come in.
I'm listening. What?
That is a big shoe to fill.
You wouldn't pay your girl student loans off?
Man, no, it's not my girl.
No, like if she was your wife, you wouldn't pay her loans?
Yeah, I'll pay her. Mine's paid off.
Yeah. Okay, then. So what's the problem?
You remember the girl that paid off her husband's student loan?
No, I don't remember her. I think it's cloudy in my brain.
I can send you that link.
I'm just playing. I've seen it. I don't need you to send that to me because
I have a question though. Are these men even making enough money to pay student loans? Because that woman is making a bag. I don't understand. I'm just saying. I don't want my sisters to get their
But in the spectrum of what's making a bag, what is your idea? Yeah, like, because my student loans, our dribble is $20,000.
Your student loans are what?
$20,000. That's how much I owe in student loan. That's not high. I know people that owe $150,000.
Yeah, I owe way more than that.
$50,000 grad school.
But yeah, but
So then you would. So what's the argument? Because you would pay for your wife's student loan. So how's it makes you to feel?
wife, she's my wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Your wife. I'm not talking about like a random girl on the street.
She has made that commitment off my investment.
Okay.
To marry and to lose her last name.
Okay.
Is to carry my name.
Okay.
So the least I could do if I got it.
Yeah. So what? So you arguing with me, but you said you're gonna pay her student loans off. So.
But maybe he's talking for other men that are not
able to do that.
Well, then should they be married to? Then they should they get married if they're not able to do it?
Depends. I can speak on what I would do.
Okay.
Like, the 90% of men.
You said what?
I don't know. I guess where do y'all live in Georgia? I know you do, but do y'all two live in Georgia? Yes, no, maybe so.
No, I don't live in Georgia. No.
You, young lady with the locks.
I said yes.
Okay, so you see, so us three, we see how the capping go here.
We see how what?
The cap goes here.
Mm-hmm.
What cap?
The cap, C-A-P.
Cap. Yeah, like people be capping.
They be capping hard.
Yeah, so
And the scamming, so.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, let's not talk about the scamming.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I know about the scamming. Baby, I'm African.
Nah, these folks getting your ID and taking $100,000.
That's not funny.
It ain't, but
they do.
They be doing.
They do. You can't give these people your credit card and tell them to go through your backup.
Yeah, some of these folks your cash out. I got partners that can get your bank account through your cash out.
Yeah, they do.
Kat, you already know.
Cat's African too. Okay, so are you looking? Okay, so I have a question. Do you have an age that you want to get married by? Do you feel like you want to get married? Do you feel like
get married? But I have to find that woman.
Is it hard finding that woman?
It is.
You know, we talked about how it's hard finding that right man or whatever. Like, is it hard finding that right woman?
Well, what type of woman are you looking for?
Why your face look like that? Like you put the accepting woman.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Oh no.
All my exes
live in Texas. Okay.
They should. First of all, most of my exes hate me.
Oh, well, what you doing?
But I didn't play that. Because I don't play
games. Not paying for their student loans.
I don't play games.
What games you mean? What don't you play?
I don't be with all that. First of all, we can have a civilized conversation. You don't have to.
My friend said you the problem.
Which one?
My friend in the comments, she said you the problem because you said all your exes hate you. Like, why do they hate you?
Because I treated them regular and they weren't used to that.
What is regular? Why would you treat them regular if they're special? Someone said this dude is a joke.
Because you have to show me why you're special.
What do you show her if you don't know why she's special? Then why are you with her? Do you?
That's because I'm learning if you're special.
Okay, but do you show her why you special?
I am.
Yeah, but how you special? But she ain't special. And how do you show her that you special?
I am. I'm trying to find out if she's special.
Yes, but no, that's the wrong way because you know you special. She knows she's special.
Marcus said that it's hard to find.
This girl said this dude's a joke. I ain't playing. So I don't know why.
Marcus said it's hard to find us.
Oh, you saying that you're just playing? So you just capping right now?
I'm playing, but not. I'm playing about that, yeah. But no, it is difficult. It is difficult.
Oh, hello. Y'all lay off my guy. We don't be playing. See, you play too much. See, you talking about people be joking. You're playing too much. This ain't no joke. This is real life.
You didn't catch what he said. He said it is difficult to find us. What do you mean? Yeah, that's why I asked him, how is it difficult?
Because he said that we ain't special.
We be playing. That was his answer.
No, but I find.
Are we playing PS4?
Mark, he said put the games down, okay?
He said no about Jordan.
I find like the women that I meet in Atlanta are very arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
I meet a lot of very arrogant women.
Mm-hmm.
Where you find them at? Are they intimidating?
They're not intimidating. I own a business, so I can go with whatever what you got going on. Like I really can.
Okay.
Like, I've dated all type of women. I've dated strippers. I've dated girls that have dancers.
They are strippers.
They wanted to be caught. they differentiate the two.
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna say.
So, what type of woman are you looking for if you said all your exes hate you and you can't find a good woman? Then what are you looking for? Maybe you need to look in different spots. You're looking at strip clubs.
That's why, yeah. But the thing is, a lot of them didn't even come out of strip clubs.
Who is I am_Ray Lex? They said I know what he means.
You know where I met a lot of them at?
Where?
Where did you meet them at?
Georgia State.
Don't? Okay. Georgia State.
Which paid by the random nigga. Shout out to Drake.
He said he versatile.
It really is paid by a random nigga, right? Tuition's really paid by a random nigga.
Yeah.
What the? Drake said it. Tuition's paid by a nigga, so nigga need to pay tuition.
An old nigga need to pay tuition. He talking about an old nigga.
Regular OG's your face. I forget I'm live on YouTube. This is funny to me. Okay, so you never said it. So like, what? So do you believe in black love? Would you date outside of your race?
Yeah, outside of your race.
You only dating black women. What if you don't find the right black woman? You gonna be single forever?
Yeah.
What?
I would find a sugar. By that time, I would have a sugar baby.
Huh? A sugar baby?
I would just be able to be nice to. If I'm that old and I have to, and I'm that lonely, I will pay to have a conversation.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
A sugar baby?
Black women, like she's fully black, or like she's black with like Latino, Asian, other things. Because you know how black men do us. You know, they will date black, but they date black / Asian. You know?
Basically, she's saying that you talking about dark skin or light skin.
I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about if she's mixed with other things.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
See, and this I had got Alexis knows who I'm talking about. This girl named Ashley unfriended me on Facebook because she is mixed.
We ain't to be putting names out there now, sir.
What is she mixed with?
She's white and black.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she's
mixed. Her husband is black, but
he said, "Come on, be less honest."
I'm listening to you, my brother.
And her husband is black, but she wants to raise her child like he's mixed.
Mm-hmm.
He's mixed, and I'm like, your child's not mixed. You're mixed. The child's not mixed. The child's black.
Is her husband black?
Yeah, the husband's black.
And she's what? Black and white?
Yeah.
I mean, she's more black. The baby is more black than white, but she deleted you on Facebook because she didn't like that comment. Oh, okay.
I got deleted on Facebook too for a comment like that. I told this lady to take her kid down to the protest because her kids are black, and she got mad at me. But she has biracial kids, so she's white and the man is black. And I said, you need to take your kids down there because protesting for black rights, your kids are black, and she deleted me. So I feel it. Let them delete us.
I'm 100%. That's what I live.
Are you like black? Are you like black power? Like
Happy Black History Month.
100% black? Like you for black everything?
Yeah. I meant to say when I said that, and then I just said something stupid. But all my exes are dark skin.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm on Facebook. I'm gonna show y'all. This is. Take the picture down. It's from 2017. Let's see it.
You got pictures of your ex on there?
Do you miss her?
No, I don't miss her.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because
the reason why I don't miss her is because
the way you put that picture it was so quick.
Because, my Facebook, I had that fire laptop, right?
You miss her. You said she was so fine. You said that so quick, like she's fine. So
she is. We was talking about it. Because we was building up to that.
Building up to what?
How long did y'all date?
Like a year and a half, 2.
Okay, what happened? What did you do?
Dang, why you asking all his business?
No, because black men. This is why black men. See, there's a sister with no black man. See what's going on?
There's a what with no black man?
A sister. She ain't got no black man. They're not together.
Arrogance. We were young. Arrogance. It was not my kid. She's still in what she wanted to be and is now.
Okay, what did you do? Let's not talk about what she did.
I ain't do nothing.
No, I said you.
Well, how you know you didn't do nothing?
I didn't. Because she told me I didn't do nothing. She told me, this is what she said to me one time.
Okay.
I quote, yeah, you spent money, but you act like you spent a ton of money, end quote.
Is that wrong? Was she lying?
Oh, are you that type of dude?
Dude, what?
Oh, I spent $5 on this. I got $100.
Oh, you saw the picture. I paid for all of that.
Okay.
This is why I showed the picture so I can just.
You always bring that up, like, well, I paid for that, right? That's what you said. I paid for that. I did that though. Right. Yeah, are you the type?
I was never like that. That's why she brought that up.
So then I'm confused. Yeah, what she brought it up, but I'm confused. But you just.
I don't like to be.
You don't like what?
I don't like to be ignored or have to beg for your attention.
Oh.
And then you want me to spend my money.
Oh. Well, maybe she didn't like what you was talking about. He said, protect me. Not you telling what you did for her. You don't like to be ignored, so she was ignoring you. So you talked about how much you paid for her.
It wasn't even that I was being ignored. It was like
I can go if you want to share what they said.
It wasn't even that she was ignored. It was like I would. She'll text me. I wouldn't text her. She'll text me. We'll text for like 2 or 3 days. Then we not text. And then she'll be like, "Oh, let's go."
She's busy.
Yeah, but she's not. That's not ignoring you. You just said you wouldn't text her back.
I'm busy too, man. Y'all had to be there. Like,
okay, well you trying to say we had to be there, but you're telling us a story, but you said that
and let me decide and see if it makes logical sense to y'all. This is love. Love don't make sense. Come on.
No.
But you didn't respond back to her, and you mad because she didn't respond back to you.
Hold on. I'm understanding. Okay, so you felt like you were giving too much into the relationship, but she wasn't giving enough for you.
Right.
I'm a therapist. I listen. Yeah.
I know when I'm being played with.
Oh, so you feel like she was using you?
She felt like she was using.
And so then I say, you know what? So we can't even deal with each other on this type of level. I'd rather not deal with you. And you just go off on a rude ass tangent and say some shit to me like that. Come on.
Well, you wasn't giving all the context, so I was confused. Oh, those your colors.
I see.
Okay, Nancy, the therapist girl. We know you a therapist. We know you a therapist girl.
No, I don't. He felt used. So do you feel like men get used a lot? Like, do you feel
men yeah. You think men die early?
Huh?
Why do you think men die early? Because we're stressed the hell out and drained all the way the fuck.
They say men are living longer when they get married, so I'm confused. The women be dying early.
Where did you read that at? Tell me this. Where did you?
That's what the people are saying. That I be seeing the men still living and the women be dying.
Man, I went to CDC website said men statistically live like 3
So are you saying that men are men put a lot into it and women don't?
Because I disagree with that.
No.
I disagree.
I do not know. Women put in way more, or at least just as much. And the reason why I say the thing is, the world perceives men differently than the world perceives women.
Okay.
And the stresses of the world. That's why. Like when you see men that marry the right woman live longer, is because
I just said that.
I know that's what I'm agreeing with you with.
Okay. That's what he said. The reason why. He said the reason why.
I'm like, what you just said? Show me facts. Show me this. I'm like, I just said they live longer.
Yeah, you did. And I agree with you when they marry the right woman.
Okay. When they marry the wrong woman, no.
Stresses you. They'll jump off a boat.
I am so sorry you went through that because you seem really stressed right now. It's like you live in that moment.
I got hella messed up.
Let's find them for you. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm
You're what?
You 28. Oh. I thought you were 20 years old. I was like, ooh, that's hard. Well, we got a lot to learn, honey. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, you're 28. Okay, that's funny.
Okay.
Do you feel like you will get married by 30? Or do you feel like you want to get married by 30? Or do you feel like the age is nothing?
I'm not pressed.
No, it's 2022.
What does that mean?
Now, you ain't getting married.
Y'all had that pressure? Oh my God. I am crying. So you would be okay like not being married by 30?
Yeah, I'm not pressed on getting married.
Oh, you're not pressed on getting married?
Married at all or married by 30?
Married by 30 or really at all. Like,
someone asked, do you feel like men marry the right woman more than the wrong?
No, I think men marry more on looks than personality and spirit. That's why stuff don't work out.
Oh, I see.
Okay, you better speak. Okay, keep talking. I'm just playing. But well, why don't you feel like you're not pressed to get married or you won't get married? Do you want to get married?
I do, but I gotta meet the right one.
Well, are you taking steps?
How would you know if she's the right one? Right.
She's a nice person.
That can't be it.
No.
Listen, you gotta be specific with your words, okay? You gotta be specific.
She's a nice person without me seeing.
She could be a nice person. That person might be dry.
What did you just say on Instagram Live? Man, we are on Instagram Live and I do not need myself to be shut down.
They didn't understand what I said.
Okay, so you're just saying that she needs to be nice, like just a nice person?
I have to, of course, be attracted to her, but she has to genuinely be a nice person. Yes, because I don't meet nice people.
Oh?
Why do you think that?
Because I see people's intentions, and I cut straight to people's intentions, and it usually is bullshit. Either they or they use you for something.
No, I'm saying, why do you think that you're not? Why aren't you meeting these nice people?
I don't know. I had to grow some. Not gonna lie. Yeah,
because are you nice? Like, are you a nice person?
Yes, I'm a nice person.
So then you should be meeting nice people, right?
I do. I should. But that's few and far between. Like I could just go way back. But I had to go.
Do you think that you try to force or men in general try to force a woman to be something that they're not to fit your image of what you want her to be for yourself?
No, I like how women have different personalities. I want a woman to have a hobby and personalities and something that we can talk about. I hate because I have a million things that I like to do. Mm-hmm. And I'll sit and talk to you about everything that I enjoy doing. If you can only talk to me about hair, nails, or ass shaking, I'm gonna have a problem with that after. Because that's a lot of what you get here.
That's what she talks about.
That's not her, but yeah.
No, I'm saying that's what she talks about. That's rude. She won't talk about that. Let her talk about that.
But after a while, that gets old. Where's the growth? What do you want her to talk about?
Right.
Well, because I asked that, y'all have to figure out what y'all have in common and what y'all both love to talk about.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
you common and talk about that shit.
That's why you date.
Exactly.
But then.
But dudes don't even want to take girls out on dates.
Huh?
Dudes don't even want to take girls out on dates.
Yeah, but I said I had to grow past the so much of the physical and really get into who this person is.
In my opinion, you can't go anywhere with that. This is the real world. Oh, okay. I feel like there's a lot of black women out here that talk about more than nails, hair, and booty shaking. Yeah. You just might not be around the right ones.
I know a lot about hair. Barely can shake my booty.
That girl be shaking her booty all the time on TikTok.
Well, I barely can. What if that's like her interest? Like, okay, what if she is a nail salon, like she owns a nail salon or something like that, like a cosmetologist, or she is a dancer? I mean, those are the kind of things that she's going to talk about other things, obviously, but maybe those things she's going to talk about. She's passionate about. That's what she's passionate about. That's her industry. Because I'm sure that you talk about the things that you're passionate about. Too. Yeah, like you might talk about games or money, and maybe she's just. Some people just really aren't all that into money like that. Like they like, oh, I'm comfortable, I'm good, and stuff like that. I mean, it's not what you want. That's not what you want. But it's just like sometimes I feel like we want people to talk about more things, and it's just like that's not what's going on in someone's life at the moment. So what? How can they talk about something that's not really?
He's saying that's not for him. That's the face he's giving.
Okay. I mean, then that might not be free.
Like I said, it's not even for me. Of the growth.
What is growth? The growth of what, though?
Of everything.
Okay.
Of everything, like of arrogance, of thinking you know everything, to thinking you can conquer every woman, to thinking you can conquer the world. To
can she not think that she can conquer the world? You don't like that? I'm just asking. I'm just really.
I'm talking about why would you want to conquer the world?
Some women do. I don't know. I don't want to conquer the world.
because when I say you heard conquering the world and saying it's coming from a woman, I'm talking about conquering the world as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What does conquering the world as a man mean? I don't know. You know, I'm not a man, so
that's top 5%.
What'd you say?
That top 5%, the Jay-Z's, the ones that you don't hear about.
That's what you want to be? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. But that's a man that's conquered the world.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Those are the men that's conquered the world.
And so a woman conquering the world looks different?
No, it looks the same. And that's what scares me.
Oh.
Those people up there, you don't know those people.
Mm-hmm. We don't.
And those people are not some of the greatest people to meet.
Mm-hmm.
You got people like Jeff Bezos making $2 million a day.
Mm-hmm.
But there's Flint, Michigan still got dirty water.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's stuff like that. Like you don't know. Like these people are not the greatest people.
Just because they have a lot of money, they're not the greatest people. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Like I have some respect for Shaq because of all the things that he do just in Atlanta. And he's not even from Georgia.
Who? Shaq. Okay. So do you feel like you don't want to make a lot of money because those people aren't great or something like that?
No, I don't want to conquer the world. Shaq is a role model to me because if I had money, I would be doing the same thing he doing.
Okay.
I have. So I wonder if then what you're saying is that conquering, you two have to like define your own definition of conquering. Like you can look up to Jay-Z, but like you have to find your own conquer. Like what does that look like for you all? Like maybe not being a billionaire or stuff like that might not be realistic for you all, but it's like what does that look like for you all? Is that kind of what you're saying? Like what does conquering the world as me and you working at X, Y, and Z look like for us? I feel like people have to be realistic.
It's about humility, and that's what I'm saying. When because like for example, the last 4 years of our lives have been the last 6 years of our lives have been hell.
6 years. Huh?
We had Trump, a motherfucker that conquered the world, and when you conquer the world, you conquer other people. I know that sounds wild.
Someone said being a billionaire doesn't mean they conquer the world. Oh, they said you're closed-minded. My sister's coming hard.
Right, she need to join the line. She got some. Hey, is this her?
No, it's not her. Your aunt is coming hard.
She's not. I mean, she. No, really.
Your aunt is.
It doesn't mean conquer the world. That's why I said that you have to define what conquering the world means for you and your partner. Like, just because you have $1 billion doesn't mean you necessarily conquer the. I wasn't saying that. I'm not coming for you. I was just wondering. Like, sometimes I feel like men.
When I was talking about that, I was talking about conquering the world as a man, not with your spouse, not as a woman, as a man.
And you're saying like Jay-Z and.
You don't know what Jay-Z had to really do to get to where he is.
Right. So you can't compare yourself to him.
Who they had to cut off, or what they had to do to get there. Right. Do those things to get to where they are, because all of them had to pay a price to get there. All of them did, and I much rather not have to do those types of things.
So what do you want to do?
Right.
When it humbles you, and the reason why I say it humbles you is because as you're fighting your way to the top, you don't think other motherfuckers fighting their way too, and willing to do any and everything to you to get a few steps ahead of you. Come on now, that's what I'm saying. That's when it comes in as being humble, and it humbles you as a man to be like, this nigga showed up at my house, talking about he wants to eat. Damn.
Right. Okay, so what does conquering the world mean for you? Like, specifically you as, I don't know what your Instagram name is, but you, does that mean like providing for your community? Does that mean...
I don't know what your Instagram name is.
I mean, I just want to know, because you're saying as a man, for yourself specifically, like, I'm going to talk about the whole man, like, to talk about the gender of men, like you, for you, what does that mean for you?
Me, conquering the world for me is living your dream. My dream is I want 40 acres.
And I mean, you want 40 kids.
Oh yeah, I do want to take a picture in a $3,000 suit.
40 acres in a mule. 20 acres in a mule. Well, the white man says he's not giving that to y'all yet. So.
Nah, I'm getting that this lifetime.
Okay.
Thank you for joining, girl. Thank you for joining my YouTube live. I really appreciate it. So you want 40 acres in what?
A mule and and I'm taking a picture in a $3,000 suit next to this mule.
Okay, that's your dream.
That's it.
Might be more. I like Burberry, so I saw a Burberry suit. I like it.
Okay.
So what? That's all your dream is to.
No.
Okay.
I do want to have a homestead on that property where I do grow my own fruits, vegetables, so on and so forth. I do have a garden. I did grow a garden. I can grow vegetables.
Okay. Are you gonna get back?
Someone.
Hold
on. Oh, sorry. I was trying to read the comments.
No, I was just asking him, is that garden going to be given back to the community, or is that garden just for you and your family?
For his household.
I can have a garden that gives back to the community. There is actually, it's kind of cool. It's one up the street for me. It's owned by Black people at 34. That's awesome. And they got a little market on their land.
I think she's saying that you don't have to like sell your soul. Basically, she said, I just made history in Doha, Qatar, not as a billionaire, as a hardworking woman. I believe I conquered and continue on conquering. And someone said, for me, it's generational wealth, financial freedom for my children. 20 generations from now. Good gosh, okay. It was that dude needs to open up his mind.
That's what I'm talking about, too. That's why you got to watch that stock market. You can't play. You gotta watch it. I tell people before you even get in the stock market, watch it for you. That's gonna see you.
Do you watch the stock? You invest? You watch the stock market?
I do invest.
Oh shoot! I need to learn how to invest. Ooh, child, that's another thing I don't got to do.
Download Robinhood and watch it.
I have Robinhood.
Do you watch it?
I have Robinhood.
No. Do you watch it?
No.
Yeah, Robinhood would scare you. Do you know y'all?
I've seen Robinhood before, but they had a whole like not like a scandal, but then it was taking people's money or something like that.
Did you buy your girl snacks?
It was They ain't never took no money from me. What you was talking about is when GameStop went.
Yeah, the GameStop thing. That is what I'm talking about.
And they cut trading off the GameStop.
What happens when the market crashes?
I don't want to know what when the market crashes. I don't want to talk about.
Who taught you how to invest?
You just need useful niggas if the market crashes.
Who taught you how to invest?
One of my dad's friends, he invests, and he's made quite a bit each year.
So do you feel like black men have like a support system to learn, to grow, to be able to like be better people?
No.
Okay.
No. I've had so many opportunities to be a different person.
Well, what made you stay on like, well, I don't know what path you're on, but...
Hold on. I have a question on that. You said you've had many opportunities. So you've given it and you didn't take those opportunities?
Correct.
Wow. So her question is, do black men have it? So they have it and they don't use it?
No, because I feel right now it's through pure self-preservation. Like, have to be motivated to do the right thing, because it's so to do the wrong thing. Like, I got cousins that scamming $40,000-$50,000.
Right, but do those cousins have people on their team that they could go a different direction, but they chose to go to the direction of scamming? Okay, so her question was that so black men have these tools. They have people that could push them, but they decide to go a different way.
Yeah.
And what made you not go that way and stay on like whatever?
Because I seen what when karma catch you and what it do when life catch you. Karma do when it catch you.
Okay. So you're like, you don't want to be in no parts of that.
Nah, I want good energy. I don't have to be paranoid looking over my shoulder. None of that.
Okay. That's interesting. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that was a good question, because people have the tools, and then we decided whether we're going to use those tools, really engage them, or we can decide to go a whole different way. And so sometimes you can't blame others and say, I don't think I have the tools provided. No, sometimes you do have it and you just didn't use it effectively and you went a different direction.
And then you got to realize everybody want to sell a lot of people have sold their soul trying to live a lifestyle.
That's all they do in Atlanta, though. I'm surprised you ain't get caught up.
What they be doing in Atlanta?
Selling their souls.
For money.
That's why I gotta move.
Period. Well, don't tell him that, because he'll get mad if you say something bad about Atlanta.
You just gotta find solid people.
Okay, the world has gone too far from God, and the church says amen.
You just gotta find solid people.
But how do you find solid people?
It's far and few between. You gotta weed through the bad ones.
Good gosh, I keep on going through the bad ones. I'm just kidding.
And be solid with who you are and what you got going on.
That's all you can do.
But then it's like
you gotta know what you want. I think that the reason why people can't find solid people is because they don't know what they want, so they're easily persuaded to other directions because they don't know what they want.
But what if you do know what you want and you still can't find solid people? Does that mean that you're not solid?
And I mean that you're not solid. It probably does mean that you know how many fake people I ran into.
That's true. That means people can like perceive themselves a certain way, but they're not something they are.
And then too, a lot of people, if you, I don't know if y'all believe in God, but I believe in Jesus Christ.
Amen. Praise the Lord. A black man that believes in God. Hallelujah. Because they don't do that either. Okay, you rare out here, ain't you?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
And I've dodged bullets just because I've been covered in the blood.
Okay, covered in the blood. Hallelujah.
Okay, you're a preacher out here.
Someone did say preach. I was crying.
I was in college, so I was in college with Georgia State. So it was this girl. She was from Michigan. Light skin, big booty. I'm talking about it looks soft.
How big that booty man? That big booty. Like,
Nigga, you are foolish.
Where is she from? She was from Detroit.
She was from Detroit. You know how when you unroll, making butter rolls at the can. You squeeze one of them rolls, before you cook it. That's what it was.
I'm crying, laughing right now.
Yes.
But anyway, so Oh, she was cool, whatever. Me and her we didn't talk or nothing. So she ended up getting cool with one of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they found out they look alike. Like this girl went into the went and took a drug test for my friend. That's how much they look alike with her ID. Like she was like, "Yeah, this is me," and went and took the other girl drug test because her pee was clean. I was like, "Dang."
Incriminating on the live, but okay. Mm-hmm.
Hey, you better be glad I'm not dropping names.
I am so glad.
I remember names. I remember these. I still talk to one of the girls. Still talk to the girl that got her identity took and by the other. Yeah, she took the girl's identity and took like a $1,800 mattress out in the girl's name
because they looked alike. I don't want to look like nobody. What?
Because she could pass on her ID.
That is crazy. Is that even who you be surrounding yourself with?
Guess what?
Where?
All of them went to Georgia State.
Oh, okay. So you trying to say something about Georgia State?
What were you trying to say about Georgia State?
Yeah, what you trying to say about Georgia State?
It's wild.
It's what?
Did you finish school there? Did you finish?
What were you going to school for?
Computer science.
Why didn't you finish?
Depression.
Oh, that's sad.
That's why I said growth. Growth is something serious.
Are you gonna go back and finish it?
I might.
Mm-hmm.
If I can stick with this job that I'm working, I might go back.
Did you seek help?
Oh yeah, I went to therapy and everything.
Do you think that couples should go to therapy together?
They should. Everybody, first of all, should go to therapy.
Yeah, I agree.
Or at least have somebody that you can talk to. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you should go to a professional.
Does everybody need therapy, though?
Yeah.
Everybody really needs is a motherfucker how to pick at their brain and tell them how to put words and make shit make sense. That's really what therapy is figuring yourself out.
But what if somebody already figured themselves out?
And they learning how to deal with stupid motherfuckers and people around them. That's why they go talk to people.
That's true.
Cause then they are rock and they are rock for other folks.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't process other people's shit sometimes. I know I can be a rock for some people and it be wild what people tell you.
But do you want to be a rock for them people?
Sometimes and sometimes no.
Oh. Do you be telling them to go talk to somebody else?
Nah, I don't. I listen to them.
Oh, okay. Maybe you should be a therapist than yourself. They need more black men therapists.
I have worked with my own shit. No, I'm not gonna be a therapist. I can't. Hell no. I watch Euphoria. I don't want to deal with these little kids. Fuck them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I saw Euphoria. That scared me more than anything.
Oh, okay. I don't know nothing about that. But I didn't watch it. Oh.
Yeah. It's basically them doing drugs and having sex, and they're all teenagers.
Oh, okay. So you don't. Oh, okay. That's interesting. You said what?
They're all fucked up past the drugs and the sex.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Thanks. I appreciate you for coming on speaking for the male.
You are right. I do need certifications over the degree, and I have that.
Oh, okay. You better let them know.
These certifications, I need to go get them renewed, but I do know what you're talking about.
You have certifications in tech?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you work in tech right now?
Nope. I'm a mechanic.
You what?
I'm a mechanic.
For real? You fix cars?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. What?
You want to work in tech?
Mm-hmm. I wanna build like old school cars.
I didn't always be like, where the mechanics? I had a black man work on my car and he messed it up. I ain't trusting no more black men. I'm just playing. What?
Don't take your stuff to no shade tree.
I didn't, but it was this girl recommended me to this black man and he messed my window up. I said, I'm going to the regular people.
You gotta go to the dealership.
Yeah, because I'm not doing that.
So then you can sue them.
So they have no choice but to fix it.
But to fix your shit, true. That's I only go to the dealership.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, I'm a mechanic and I just had a transmission put in my car. And I was like, yeah, I'm not trying to do this. I'm gonna let them do this.
Oh, how long have you been a mechanic? I feel like I should have been a mechanic. Good gosh, I was fixing them cars. Mechanics get paid money all the time. Everything's going wrong on people's cars.
Oh, I didn't say mechanics. I'm just saying you should have been mechanic.
I should have, because I be seeing girls sometimes up in there. They don't tell girls to be a mechanic. They be like, girl, be a homemaker, go be a teacher. No, I need to be where the real money's at, in mechanic industry. Exactly. See, he know.
It's not hard to work on new.
You said what?
Yeah, especially new cars, because it's not hard to work on new cars.
Oh, it's not?
Like, American new cars, no.
Oh, okay.
Foreign new cars, yes.
Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool at your mechanic then.
Ford and Chevy.
Toyota is extremely simple to work on.
But that's not American.
I know, but I own a Toyota, and it's not that hard to work on their car.
Oh, okay. Are you tired? You look sleepy.
My eyes are just.
Look on your head.
What the fuck I look like?
What?
Look on your head. Is that like a cap?
Yeah, it's a wave. I got locks. My hair's like.
Oh, you have locks.
Yeah, that nigga left.
Long.
Oh, your hair is that long? Let me see. Oh, dang, it is really long. Oh my gosh, that's so long.
Yeah.
That's why you're so like, black women. Black men with locks, they be like locked up. Black women only. Whatever the truth.
Like the awkward looks at your family's shindig.
Reunion.
Reunion shindig, whatever they be having.
You get awkward looks.
Hold down head.
Hold on, let me see the locks.
Why did they give you awkward looks?
Because he has locks?
Yeah, because I'm black with locks.
But people have locks.
Is your family not black?
Yeah, my family's black, so I don't get crazy looks, but I went to a white Christian school, so...
Oh, have you had your locks since you were a child?
So they're going to look at me real stupid when the reunion come around, because very few have seen me.
Oh, when the reunion... I don't know if I'm going to go to mine. Like, I don't have to...
I'm going to go to mine, because it's going to be hilarious, because I want to see all those rich kids eat life. Oh.
Is the reunion this year?
Oh, they ain't said shit about it.
You've been out of school for 10 years?
10 whole years.
Dang.
It's humbling because honestly, I think I went to 3 different high schools and none of them are talking about a reunion. And I think it's humbling because a lot of us had different expectations of where we would be right now.
Definitely. I feel that one.
I think that's why a lot of us are very pissed off and angry about a lot of things.
Maybe you should host it. Are you popular?
No. It would be hilarious because I would be like, ha ha, I look the fucking same or better than most of you motherfuckers that picked on me.
Period.
Feel. And I got some $600 shoes on, bitch. How you feel? I'm talking big shit. They don't want me to know.
Big shit. Okay. Well, you should exactly reason why you should go. You should go stand on it.
They will fight my ass. They would want to fight me.
I am crying laughing.
I already had 2 people.
You had 2 people what?
I've already had 2 people threaten me in 6 months.
2 people threaten you?
Yes.
In 6 months?
In 6 months.
Why?
My childhood friend, because when I started my trucking company, I told him about it, and he got really mad. So
he should have at your house.
Yeah, he showed up to my house trying to fight.
Why was he trying to fight you?
I don't know why he thought he could win. That was going to be a horrible battle.
Why was he trying to fight you, though?
Because he was getting left. It's hard to understand that your child is believe in you, and he tried everything he could do to at least let you know what. Get your G dot, get your G dot. Like at least I'm trying to make these moves, but I need somebody to at least do nothing. Try to do this, try to do that, nothing. I see you, and then you just got out of jail, and I see you slipping back into the same ways.
He tried to fight you?
Oh yeah, he tried to fight. He's out on parole or probation. Like he's one call Ken Nugent, you going back.
I was like, Nancy, what happened to you? Oh my goodness. Nobody's trying to help him out?
He's a child friend. I've known him since he was 4 years old.
4?
And we 30, 20, 28 now. So 24 years. What's the color of his skin?
Black.
What did he go to jail for?
Girl.
We on live. I can't disclose that. I ain't gonna put his business out there like that.
Yeah, don't do that.